Well, hey you guys, welcome to another wildlife photography adventure, and it's kind of sad actually. This is a place, the Mendota Wildlife Management Area, that I come to all the time. I've come here usually in January and February, and March a lot for many years past, and this kind of marsh, this slough, has always been here and always been filled with water, brim to brim. Between this side and that side of kind of the dirt road patches, the gravel road patches, I don't know, whatever they are. And this year it's just empty, like almost completely empty, with just a little bit of water patched up in certain areas. So it's kind of sad to see that. I was really hoping to be able to capture some cool waterfowl. This typically has a lot of cool waterfowl here. Most specifically western grebes, Clark's grebes, and really hoping to be able to capture some of their courtships, because I've gotten to see some of their courtships here before, but never been able to capture one on film. So that was really what I was hoping for today, or even just seeing some cool different types of waterfowl like pintail or things like that. But it's just empty today. It's very empty. About the only sound I can hear, which you can probably hear too, is red-winged blackbirds all in the background. But beyond that, I've really only spotted some white-faced ibis flying overhead, but haven't seen any on the ground, and seen one great egret just foraging out in the field out there amongst like kind of the marsh or the riverbed bottom, whatever that is. So a little bit hard, a little bit sad, but we're gonna see if we can keep moving on and see if we can find anything today. So I just saw a northern harrier do a flyby. He was, by the time I noticed him, he was headed the opposite direction, so I didn't get any good shots. But maybe if we wait around here patiently enough, we'll be able to see him again and get some good shots of him. So I decided to set up camp here, since it's just such a dry and dead day around here. Otherwise, I literally haven't seen any type of waterfowl except for mallards and any type of shorebirds except for white-faced ibis, and those were again flying overhead. So I think I'm really out of luck when it comes to the marsh, to the swamp that I'm used to in this area. But I'm gonna take my chances with this northern harrier today. I've noticed now a female and a male both flying around this area. So if I get lucky, I might be able to get some nice shots of them. Got some really, soft lighting today, so I think no matter what angle I shoot them from, I think I'm going to be pretty good. So I think this might be a good opportunity to be able to capture northern harrier. This is really cool, you guys. The male northern harrier actually wound up coming back around, and ooh, there he is again. Get some footage of this guy. So cool. I love watching the way that they hunt. It's so cool watching them hover just right above the ground, just skim the ground, and just seeing them just flutter in the air, kind of do their like crazy twists and acrobatics in the air. They're a really impressive bird to watch hunt. Super agile, and it's really cool. This northern harrier's been hunting around this area now. It's kind of moving left to right of me for maybe about like 5 to 7 minutes now. He's gotten probably about as close as maybe like 75 feet or so, it's been pretty cool to witness, just him doing his crazy acrobatics in the air, and just his impressive stunts, just hovering, flying right over the ground, just skimming the ground, and it's been really cool to watch. Wow, so we've got some pretty cool looks, some pretty cool footage, pretty cool photos of this bird. I'm pretty happy with it. He's been gone for a little while now, probably about maybe like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't think he's returning to the same hunting ground, but I was fortunate to be able to even get that today. Really cool how even when sometimes it feels like your day's not going well and just nothing is going right, you're still able to, if you're just patient and observant, you can still usually get something out of the day. I think that's really cool about wildlife photography, is that there's virtually wildlife almost anywhere you go. You just have to be ready and willing to kind of shoot what nature has to give you that day. Sometimes it's not always what you want, but you can still get some really cool stuff and really cool experiences out of your day typically if you look hard enough for it. Ooh, you guys, I got stopped on the way back because I ran into a marsh wren and I see him calling for a mate and actually building a nest, and it's incredible. Oh my gosh. These guys are so secretive. It's like ridiculously hard to see them through all the reeds and the marsh grass and stuff like that, but I'm actually getting some really good looks on this guy, and he's pretty dang bold. Like, he is coming right up to me almost and just calling for a mate. He's still really hard to pick out like a nice clean shot because he's through all the reeds, but really, really exciting because I'm at least able to see him, and because I know where his nest is, I know where the general area that he's trying to bounce in and out of, because he's taking kind of like some reeds there to try to build a nest, and he's calling on some of the kind of the marsh branches around it. So really, really exciting. I'm gonna get back to taking some shots and show you guys some of this incredible footage. His nest right over there. It's incredibly difficult to see, and it really doesn't look like much because it just looks like a tangle of reeds, but really cool. He's calling mostly from about over there, where that kind of patch of reeds is. Water's right down there, the swamp water. There's a lot more out that way. Really nothing in it, but really cool to be able to find more here. You can see why, because it's so thick. So hard to get good, clean looks on them. Nice shots. I've been hanging out with this guy for like 15-20 minutes now. He's still occasionally doing his mating calls and searching around for a mate, and I've gotten to witness some really, really cool and intimate moments with this creature that I very rarely, seldom ever get to see. I hear them often. I wouldn't say often, but maybe quite a bit, but I never get to see these guys like this. This is really exciting. Wow, so what a beautiful day today. I can't believe we got to witness a marsh wren building a nest and calling out for a mate when they're such a secretive bird that I can never, see or be able to get photos or film of like that. So what an incredible day. What an incredible day to be out in God's creation. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe below, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.